Welcome. Sextus Empiricus, Pyrrhonian Sketches by Pierre Pellegrin. The sketches are a summary of the skeptical doctrine. In logic and morality he is opposed to Zeno or Chrysippus. The skeptics call themselves Homer, the seven sages and Xenophanes, Empedocles, Heraclitus and Hippocrates as ancestors. Opinion is unstable and the truth of things escapes us. Pyrrho is the very possibility of knowledge. Pyrrho, born in 365 BC, never wrote anything and never taught. Pyrrho's goal is ethical. It is happiness that can only be achieved through an attitude of indifference to the values of the outside world. Philosophy in action, by the very example of his life, that he spread his ideas. Pyrrhon met the gymnosophists, naked sophist, followers of Nirvana. Indifference to the outside world, he leads a tidy life, raising animals and selling them in the market, and became high priest. Acceptance of the rules of the social game is the height of indifference. Esteem of Pyrrho among the philosophers, no one despised him and Epicurus asked for his news. Radical questioning about the possibility of knowledge. Timon de Filiante, immediate and enthusiastic disciple. For Pyrrho, things are equally indifferent and cannot be evaluated, undecidable. Our opinions are neither true nor false and therefore do not trust opinions, and we must be without inclinations, unshakable. Things are elusive. Once in the indifferent state of things, we will attain aphasia, not dumbness or mystical silence but the suspension of all assertoric use of language. The sage will thus attain ataraxia, freedom from trouble, happiness. Pyrrhon stayed with him for years. If Diogenes of Sinope had had a Timon, cynicism and skepticism would have had a comparable fate. Arcesilaus, one can put opposite any affirmation a contrary affirmation, so that the sage should not pronounce on anything. The skeptic will live without an opinion, leading a normal existence based on observing the rules of ordinary social life. Moderation of effects in the things that impose themselves on us. Allow hope without promising, embrace all opposites. The causal principle is the hope of obtaining tranquility. No assent to obscure things. All things are indeterminate. Opposites seem to belong to the same thing. I do not determine anything. The skeptic rejects everything that is asserted. The truth is simple. The truth is constituted by the knowledge of many true things. The truth is in the only sage. The skeptic will be able to believe in the gods. Pyrrhon was a priest. For the skeptic, there is no such thing as an art of living. Prudence is a virtue and that only the wise man is in possession of the virtue. Nothing is taught. The skeptic loves humanity. The end of skepticism is happiness, insensitivity, absence of trouble. For Sextus, tranquility fortuitously follows the suspension of assent, continued absence of torment and calm of the soul. Skeptics do not form a school in the usual sense of the word, but assume adherence to the doctrine of a founding master. Being a skeptic is a matter of conduct rather than doctrine.